I was happy to get my grass cut yesterday. Our mower was totally submerged in water. It was like a, I don't know, I think we spent like $1,800 on this thing, like not even 2 years ago. It was summer before last, or last, no, it might have been, no, it was last summer we bought this thing. Brand new snapper riding lawnmower thing, 18.5 horse. And it was completely submerged in water. Well, my next door neighbor's a mechanic, and he saw me loading it up. He's been real busy, so I didn't want to bother him. He saw me loading it up. I was gonna take it to a mechanic to check it out and clean it out and everything and see if we could possibly salvage it. Well, my neighbor spent about an hour and a half on it yesterday, and thing runs just like new. He flushed everything out, put all new filters and everything on it, replaced the spark plug, cleaned it up real good, runs great. So I mean, that saved me a bunch of money. So I'm very happy about that. Okay guys, so this is my latest folly here. I get a call from my mother. She's out with her friend, and they went to Dirt Cheap. It's not the one that I usually go to, and she described this blanket to me. These were 90% off at Dirt Cheap, and they're all you know, unopened new product electric blankets. The bigger ones, like the Queens and the Kings, are dual control, like you see here. And there's two different colors, but anyway, 90% off. There are 17 electric blankets here. I think most of them are queen. I think there's some kings, but most of them are queen size. So yeah, I looked them up real quick. Looked like I probably get about 40 bucks a piece at least. So hopefully I'll do okay. All right guys, it is the next day, and I enjoyed my day off of vlogging. I really did. I felt a little empty inside though too, so I know it's something that I still need to do. But it was nice to have a day off, so I think I'm going to keep that up. Keep things a little fresh. And I am now at the Goodwill, or as Paul Cantu would say, the Trill Wheel. I'm watching Paul Cantu after I follow Thrifty Treasures Tanya on different social media platforms, and she actually met Paul Cantu at I think at a thrift store, and that's when I first started kind of looking at his stuff. Brilliant stuff, really smart guy. So check him out if you haven't. Of course, most of y'all probably have. He's got like 320,000 subs, but just brilliant stuff. I wouldn't think it would be my style, because it's kind of the hip hop thing or whatever, but it's just so good. It doesn't matter what it is. It's just awesome. Okay gang, packing up the DVD recorder thing. I'm going to put bubbles all around the edge now, so that'll be totally ensconced in bubble wrap. And then I'm going to put a few peanuts in this box, put the thing in there, fill it in with peanuts, close that box up, then put that box inside of this box. Going to be double boxed and put peanuts in here. One of the reasons I feel good about double boxing this is overkill, guys, on this package, is because I did plug in dimensions just now into the little shipping part of the eBay app on my phone, and I saw I was not going to get penalized for dimensional weight. Not because the box isn't huge, because this is a huge box that I'm going to double box inside of, but because it's so close. It's in Florida, so a lot of times I didn't go up at all. So if it's within a certain zone or what, I don't know how the zones work, but if it's close enough, they don't actually get you on the dimensional weight. So I'm gonna ship this big ass box, which is like 2016-14. Gonna ship that for $18 priority, which is crazy. So yeah, that's how I'm doing this one, guys. Bubble wrap and peanuts. Oh, almost forgot. This tape, I just got it the other day, and I'm using it for the first time right now. Not impressed, guys. For one thing, this stuff stinks. It stinks. Like, normal tape doesn't smell great, but this stuff reeks. I mean, it has that real plasticky, chemically smell, and it's just really disgusting. The other thing, it says eBay all over it. I don't love that. One thing, I still print my labels on paper, just regular pieces of paper, and then I tape over the labels. That's just the way I do it. I know there's better ways, but obviously I can't use that tape to tape over a label. That, you know, will kind of cover some shit up. So, and then finally, it doesn't feed well. I think it's the printing on there, but it doesn't feed as smooth as the tape I normally use. So I bought a 6-pack, had a 6-pack added to my order, and yeah, 6 of them, 6-pack, and you know, I'll use it. It's okay, but I've heard everybody ranting about how great the tape is, and I don't see it. I just don't see it. It's not worth it. I would buy boxes instead. Okay, so I haven't talked bad about eBay's tape. I will talk good about some other supplies they have. These bags, these we call them poly mailers. They are really good. They got the little adhesive things. I don't know what size this is. Maybe 1612 or 1614. I don't know. Whatever. But really nice, really big. Can fit a lot of stuff in here, and like super strong. Like you could tell, like if you ever bought cheap poly mailers, this is not that. These are really high quality. I don't think one of these are going to rip unless somebody cuts it. And then their boxes, guys, like their boxes are really good too. Really strong. I mean, they're not double wall or anything, but they're about as well made as a single wall box can be. And yeah, I mean, good boxes. So a little bit better than, like, this is, actually this one feels pretty good too. This is the one I buy from the Boxery, which has gone up in price. So I'm probably going to start going to a different supplier for those now. But yeah, the boxes and the poly mailers are a good investment. And of course, I'm talking about the coupon. If you have the starter store, you get like 25 bucks a quarter. If you got the premium store, which I just moved up to a couple weeks ago, then you get 50 bucks a quarter. And then if you have an anchor store, well, you probably already know what's up, but I think it's like 150 a quarter or something like that. So, I mean, the stuff is overpriced. I would never buy it with my own money, but with the coupon, yeah, you might as well get it. Boxes and poly mailers, guys. All right, guys, so my mailman decided today would be a good day to run early for some reason. So that means I get to take a trip to the post office, which is always so much fun. I just love it. I'm also gonna take this time to, I'm gonna address something that happened a while back. I shipped, and I hate issues with shipping. I hate it. It makes me cringe because it's stuff that's so far out of our control, yet it still reflects on us as sellers, because the shipper is working for us. They're our agent, not the buyer's agent. So it's kind of, it's just, it's hard. So anyway, I shipped a Guitar Hero guitar that I bought at Goodwill for $5. Y'all might have remembered seeing it. Shipped it to a guy in Arizona. And so I've sent it out Smart Post, okay? And things get kind of convoluted here. I sent it Smart Post, which meant I dropped it off at FedEx, and USPS takes it, and then, you know, they deliver it to the door or whatever. Well, I get an item not received. I think that's what it's called. You know, item not received. Case is opened against me. I go and look at the tracking, and it turns out the item was being sent back to me. This is after about 3 or 4 weeks, guys. The item was being sent back to me, and the next day I actually get a notice in the mailbox saying postage due $23. The initial shipping I paid to FedEx was, of course, commercial rate of, like, I don't even remember. Let me make up a number, $15, whatever it was. It was substantially less than $23. So I look at the tracking. They attempted delivery, they said, and they said it was really weird looking tracking information. First it said bad address, then it said attempted delivery, and then, speaking of the devil, there's a FedEx truck right there. And it did say something about customer notified, didn't pick up, blah, blah, blah. It looked like delivery attempt, but it had a bunch of other garbage there too. So, and with the case open, I call eBay up, get them to take a look at it, because I've got $23 postage due on my end now from this package, and I don't want to pay it. For one thing, I think the guitar sold for $35. I'm not going to pay $23 for a $35 item to resell to somebody else. I'm just not going to do it. So anyway, eBay looked at it. They said, you got nothing to worry about. Just give us the tracking information. It'll show delivery attempt, and then we'll take it from there. You're protected. But then I looked at some messages involving this package, and it occurred to me that he initially gave me a PO box address. Well, I didn't think a FedEx package could go to a PO box, which FedEx can't. I don't think. Maybe they can now. But anyway, it was a Smart Post package, which a Smart Post package can, because last mile delivery, or last mile of the delivery, is being done by USPS. So they have access to post office boxes. And I hate to drag the story out, but this is just how convoluted it is. So before this transaction happened, I told the guy, I said, look, I can't send this to a PO box. Can you give me a physical address? And he did, and the physical address is where I actually sent the box to. So I didn't send it to the PayPal address. I sent it to the address he gave me in the eBay message system. So I don't know if that's good or not. It's just getting more and more convoluted all the time. So now I don't really know what's going to happen. I asked eBay if I should pay the postage due. Are they going to give that to me? Should I leave it alone? They told me to leave it alone. The guy also told me, now he didn't know that I changed the address from the PayPal address to a physical address. So I don't know if the advice stands or not. He told me not to do anything. Just to add the tracking information. If they need something else, they'll let me know. Otherwise, chill. Case will be closed in my favor. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's really convoluted though, especially with me shipping to that other address. So I'm going to the post office anyway to drop the stuff off, and I'm going to talk to them there and see, because supposedly the package is still there. I don't know what else they would have done with it by now. I'm going to see if they still have the package, and I'm going to see if I can negotiate. I'm going to say, hey, I won't give you 23, but I'll give you 10. If they don't take it, then I'll just tell them they can do whatever they want to with it, because I'm not going to pay 23 bucks for that thing. So crazy. I mean, this is the part of this business that I hate, is when problems come up. I mean, you got to solve them. You got to figure them out. But, you know, bottom line, this guy it didn't appear that this guy picked up his package, plain and simple. The package was ready for him. They left a notice supposedly, and he didn't pick it up. So should he be out the money? Probably not. Should I be out the money? Probably not. So what do you do in these cases? That it's really not an easy one, you know, because I don't want to be out the money for the shipping and stuff. I mean, I don't even get my product back unless I pay 23 bucks. And I've already paid to ship it to the guy. So I'm pretty hesitant to give the money back, you know. I mean, I'll go above and beyond, but this is something a little different, guys. I guess you could kind of run into these kind of things when you're shipping a little heavier items that aren't real high value across the country, and you know, where the shipping is an appreciable percentage of the value of the item, especially the shipping to and fro. It's an appreciable percentage of the value of the item. Then I think you can get into these situations. I mean, if this is a $200 item, I would have already paid for it, you know, to get it back, and then probably sold it to somebody else by now. So let me go see what the post office says about this. Okay, I am leaving post office, and it was a little different from what I thought. The package was still there at my post office, and it had some kind of sticker on it that meant it was a bad address, like no mail, NMR, no mail receptacle. So it was a good address, but they couldn't get mail there. which to me sounds kind of like it could be some bullshit going on with the mail carrier, maybe. You know, no telling. I don't know too many addresses where you can't get a package. I guess it's possible, but anyway, I asked him, you know, she did say that if I would have sent it priority, which I wouldn't have, if I would have sent it priority, that they would have returned it to me for free, but they wanted $23. So I said, well, you take 10. And she looked at me like I was stupid, which I guess it was kind of a dumb question. And she said, nope. I said, well, what are y'all going to do with it? Y'all going to sell it? What? You know, I said, I'm not going to buy it for 23. Because at that point, it's a purchase, y'all, right? Like buying this Guitar Hero controller for $23. So I treated it just like a negotiation, but the other side wasn't having it. And she told me they're just going to send it to the dead letter office. So I kind of pictured like at the end of Indiana Jones, the first movie, where the Ark of the Covenant gets filed away in that big warehouse with rats scurrying around. I think that's where that Guitar Hero complete inbox guitar is going to be for the next 100 years in this dead letter warehouse. So, but at the end of our conversation, I said, you can't cut me any slack here, huh? I've dealt, you know, I'm a pretty good customer. I do a lot of business with you guys, and you know, I've given a lot of slack over the years. Can a little slack be given here? Can you just hand me the package? It was right there in front of me. And she goes, no, I'm sorry. And no slack was given. Oh well. Oh well. I hate them. I love them. Whatever. You know. My current mail carrier, though, I have a new mail carrier now. And this dude is pretty awesome. I just wish maybe he was consistent about what time he showed up at the house, but he is awesome though. I love this guy. Very cheerful, friendly, picks up my packages when I have them out there. I didn't have them out there early enough today, but that's on me. Okay, back home, ran to the mailman. Turns out the mailman didn't run yet. I was misinformed by someone. I'm not going to call them out right here, but he was actually running just now, so I wasted a bunch of time for nothing and aggravation. But I did get this package in the mail. I'm not going to show you all the front side. Has my address and maybe the address of where it came from. Although no, it doesn't. So I think I know what it is, but let me pop this sucker open and we will check it out together. I'm going to need a knife. You ready for that? Alright. This makes me think of Blue's Clues Mail Time. The little song they'd play during that. Or even Pee Wee Herman's Mail Time. I think he had a mailbox too. So I think I know what it is, guys. Let's see. Oh my. Bedazzler. I won this, guys, in a Chris Walkie Picker. He had this 1500 subscriber like party thing, and he and Dwayne, who was his co-host, Mothership Products, they both did like trivia about Chris's channel and gave away some products. And this is what I won. Actually, I won something else too. I won one thing from Chris, one thing from Dwayne. And I was just searching. I didn't know this stuff. Actually, I did know the one about Dwayne because it was his wife's name and where they met, and that was Heather, because it goes Heather Hale. It almost sounds like a superhero's wife's name or something like that. But yeah, Heather Hale, and then he met her at a bachelor party. So. Yeah, Bedazzler. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm supposedly supposed to bring it to Chicago and decorate some of Chad's t-shirts or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll just give it to Tanya. She's going to be there. I might just gift this to Tanya as a symbol of goodwill. So, I don't know. But yeah, thanks, Dwayne. Appreciate it, buddy. They're coming on tonight. If I get this up in time. Should be the, what do they call it? The reseller drive-by, where the different resellers come on the camera. It's an ingenious show. It's a good idea. Just random passers-by drop on, and you know, get on camera and blah, blah, blah for a minute. It's a good show, though. I enjoy it. It's one of my favorite shows of the week. Not my favorite, but one of them. Probably like third favorite. There's so many good shows. Think I might call it quits for today as far as the blog is concerned. I haven't listed a thing yet. I've been just goofing off. Not goofing off, but doing all these other things other than things that make me money. So I do have some things planned to be listed. Need to get on that. I tell you what, guys, when you take a few days away from a vlog after you've been doing it every day, you get out of rhythm. It ain't like riding a bike, because it's not just filming the thing. It's also a mindset. It's like thinking ahead. Whenever I do this, I'm going to get this shot. Or whenever I do this, I'm going to talk about this. Or, ooh, tomorrow when I do this, I'm going to talk about this. Or I'm going to make sure I film this whenever I do it for the vlog. If it's always in your head. It's not just the 15 minutes of actual film time. It's all the other, just constantly thinking about it. And that's why I think I need a break from it sometimes. So hopefully I'll do a little better. I don't know if I'll probably do one. Maybe I'll do another one this week. I don't know. I won't promise anything. We'll see how I feel. So take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down if you didn't. Take care. See you later. Bye-bye.